It's the Boobies and Puppies show. I'm Melissa Maxx.
I'm Ken Anthony.
And we have our first guest.
Our first guest, oh my gosh, sitting ovation. I'm sorry. I would stand up, but it's
and you're the boobies portion of the Boobies and Puppies show.
Right.
She's like, should I bring the boobies? I was like, yeah, bring the boobies. I can leave my boobies at home because they're attached to my bra. Fun fact.
Yes, exactly.
No, they really are.
Oh, really? Okay. I can't see over the monitor.
These suckers come off.
All right, great. Thank you.
So Kelly has a
Kelly Maglia.
Kelly Maglia.
Did we say her name?
I did actually.
Okay.
Brilliantly. Most people mess that up.
Do they?
That was great. Yes.
Maglia.
Maglia.
Yeah, Maglia in Italian.
Oh,
okay.
But
so she's a very interesting, like if you were to have a card with all of your jobs on it, would it say heavy metal singer / pole dancer / costume designer / trapeze artist? Like what is your job descriptions?
that was pretty much it. So
Okay, well,
hired
thank
for
you
my
for being here.
publicist. Thank you.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that was perfect.
So you incorporate your. First of all, how did you get into pole dancing?
Okay, so does everybody know Jumbo's Clown Room in Hollywood?
Of course.
Okay.
No, I've
all right.
never heard of it.
Have you not?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Seriously?
I haven't.
Oh my goodness.
You need to go to this place.
Okay.
Okay, we may have
Hey,
to
you're
have
twisting my arm.
we may have to have a field trip.
Yeah,
Please explain
well.
Jumbo's.
Yes, Jumbo's
Okay.
is like no other place I've ever been to. It's pole dancing, but the girls don't strip. But they're amazing dancers. I know a lot of them. They're incredibly skilled. There's contortionists there.
Wow.
And it's a bar that everybody goes to. Women, men,
Okay.
there's no cover charge.
When I first heard of pole dancing, and I was thinking of pole dancing has evolved into something that
It's
was
like an
not
exercise thing, too, for a lot of people.
Well, it is, but it's also it's an empowering, athletic. I'm thinking of like there were amateur nights when I was growing up, amateur pole nights. And I was just drunk.
Have you tried it?
When I take the bra off, we mentioned this, when the bra comes off, the boobs come off too.
Right,
and I'm
right.
very clumsy. So,
Okay, all right.
but that's what I picture. I picture some drunk woman falling off the stage.
Right.
This is athleticism.
This is serious.
serious,
They have-
like real deal.
Yeah, they have
Athlete.
competitions.
Well, how did you get into this?
So I went to Jumbo's for a birthday party, not knowing what Jumbo's was, and I walk in and I see all these women, gorgeous women, hanging upside down from what seemed to be their toe. I now know it's not their toe. I know
Okay.
exactly what they're
Not
doing.
their toe.
But it looked like that, and I just went, I want to do that.
Right?
Wow.
You look at it, but you did it. I look at it and say, I want to do that. And then I'm like, I wonder what's on TV tonight. Like, I have no.
And I
like,
and I look at it, I go, I don't want to do that. I just want to watch.
Yeah. Well, of course.
no,
And
you say,
we
I
need
wanna
everybody.
do that is what he.
So I was signed up for class about 2 weeks later, and the rest is history. It really changed
Did
my
you
life. It
take
changed my career.
to it like a fish to water, like a dancer to the pole, or was
yes,
it a?
yes and no. I mean, I had been a ballet dancer growing up, and I'd done some gymnastics, but it had been a while. So I had no upper body strength. The grace came back really easily, but I couldn't climb the pole at all. It was embarrassing. I was embarrassed. But now I can climb an 18-foot pole like in
Wow.
30 seconds.
We are going to show
So-
footage of you. I mean, you are so flexible in those split things that you do. I mean,
Amazing.
it's amazing. So this naturally kind of morphed into designing. I wouldn't say they're only clothes for pole dancing. There are many. So tell us about your clothing line.
Well, I had been a clothing designer for a long time, a lot longer than I have been a pole dancer. I started designing for dancers for my sister when she was in high school. And so that she was a jazz dancer, and that just morphed into.
Sorry, I had to
this
do jazz hands. Sorry, it just, you can't see jazz without me doing that. It's like
course.
it's a Tourette's thing. I'm so
No,
sorry.
It works. So that just morphed into a business that we started together many years ago. And then once I started pole dancing, I saw that there was a real need in the industry because the girls, their only option was stripper stores on Hollywood Boulevard, which is fine. But as the industry of pole was evolving, they needed costumes. They needed things that weren't going to fall off when they were upside
Right.
down doing these amazing athletic skills. And when I started, nobody else was doing this. There really were no other companies that were catering to competitive or artistic pole dancers.
Wow.
So it was great.
Now let's give out your website.
KellyMaglia.com.
So it's
Kelli.
Kelly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Got my name right. I'm happy. KellyMaglia.com.
There we go. Okay.
And there's a section on there called Shop, and the costumes are broken down into very clever little. There's the Sunset Strip collection. There's the Atomic Punks collection. There's the what's the Aerosmith one? The
Love in an Elevator. I'm going to be announcing the Love in an Elevator collection soon. Yes, but I have a hot for teacher collection on there.
And Kelly,
But that's exciting.
It's
So it's a
exciting.
T. we
you
call that.
you have your own band too,
I
right?
do.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Very,
That's another one of your slashes.
Yeah,
It
very busy.
is.
Let's look at some of the costumes though.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what have you got here? There's one I'm eyeing that I want.
let's-
That's the
How
one.
about we just start
This
with
is the one I want.
This is from my ready
Well,
to
if you
wear
ask
collection.
nicely.
This is obviously a little bit more of a, typical pole dance outfit. It's a string bikini, but of course we've added all the accoutrements. But you'll notice for pole dancers out there, there's a much wider crotch. It's not going to go anywhere. when
Need
you
a much
wear
wider crotch for
Yes.
You would think
For contortioning.
Because otherwise the good
Yeah,
show.
that's what happens. You
That's-
hear pole dancers complain about that routinely when they're
Ooh.
buying stuff
And that must
on
hurt,
Hollywood
huh?
Boulevard. It's you have to be careful. So I developed a line that wasn't.
Here's a
gonna happen.
question: Are the poles oiled or slick at
Oh,
all? Because there's
no.
chafing. No, they would be chafing.
Well, here's the thing: a slippery pole is not what you want.
You know what I feel like? You know what I feel like saying? Hey, girls, talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, okay.
come to think of it, I do want a slippery pole.
I was going to say I was waiting
Okay.
for somebody to take that.
All right.
Yes, yes. In other circumstances, one would want one, but
This
in
is
this
situation
circumstance,
where this circumstance you want a wide crotch and a non-slippery pole.
That's
you see.
it.
Hear that, guys?
that's it.
Wide crotch, non-slippery pole. Now,
Okay.
Now,
All right, this is really.
does this cause some friction on the bar? I mean, with this?
No, not really, because of the where you grip the pole is not right here. So, and again, because I pole dance, I know where the grip points are going to be. It's
Yeah,
usually
you can design
thighs,
this better
knees.
than a man designing. I'm going to design something that I want to see a woman on a pole and having no idea the practicalities
Right.
of it. So
Exactly.
this is beautiful. What else do you have?
Okay, so
Yes.
Where did that go?
Where did that go? Hey, Kelly. These are amazing costumes and outfits. I have a question.
yes.
I really like the word contortion, and I don't use contortionist that often.
Right.
This is probably the only time we'll use contortionist in the Boobies and Puppies show. Are there actual names for, like the jackknife? Are there certain names when they do things on the pole?
Absolutely, absolutely. The thing though about pole dancing is
That was a good question, wasn't it?
Very
Melissa?
good. Someone must have fed you that. Seriously, who fed him that question?
No, seriously. go
No,
ahead.
there are. But because the industry's so new, there still is some disagreement amongst different circles about what certain names are.
Well, maybe the top three names. Jackknife has got to be one, right?
Inside leg hang, shoulder mount, twisted grip handspring.
Okay.
Those I think are pretty common. Everybody would agree on those.
So there is
Jackknife is when you jump into a pool as a kid off the diving board and you
Well, I'm just saying,
jackknife.
well, you know how the jackknife it has all these different positions when you open it up.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, there are positions that look like that on the pole. So
Okay.
we should probably
All right,
follow
let's
on
get
that.
back to the outfits.
Military style. That's got to be one of the positions. No, something else. Completely. Show another
Okay, so we were talking about grip points. On
missionary. I just said military style. I meant missionary
Yeah.
style.
Okay. We can edit that out for you. Though.
Okay, so show us
So
more.
we were talking about grip points and slippery pole versus not. So one of the big issues with pole dancing is when the pole is slippery, because sometimes it is. You're sweaty. There's condensation from the air conditioner. So I developed a line of pole clothes that grip the pole for you.
Wow.
So that you also don't have to be naked if you don't want to. You can be,
Jeez.
and it still looks sexy, but this will stick to the pole.
Wow.
So if you don't want to use your bare skin, I have an entire collection of well, for example, here's a jacket. There's a lot of moves in pole where you use your elbow to grip. So you're upside down, hanging by your elbow, or right side up, hanging by your elbow. If the elbow pit is slippery, not good. So this
So it's
helps that.
flexible enough, but it also gives you some adhesion.
Four-way stretch fabric.
Amazing.
So it flexes with you. You can
Wow.
do your full splits in these pants. I've worn them. I do my full over splits in these, no problem, and it sticks to the pole. So it doesn't matter if you're having a sweaty day or not.
This thing is shiny
So
and
yes,
it's,
I wanted
it's very
to show
intriguing to me.
the shiny costume because pole dancing is, as we've been discussing, it's not just for ladies who work in clubs. It is also for competitive and artistic pole dancers. I'm fighting with my hanger. This was designed for a pole dancer contortionist. She's amazing. She's French and she's lovely. And she did do an entire pole routine in this with the neck piece and everything.
Wow.
And, had her barefoot, over her face in this outfit.
That is
So-
absolutely
Wow.
beautiful.
Thank you. So I do a lot of custom work as well. Again, for the same reason, a lot of pole dancers want to look like they're wearing a beautiful artistic costume, but they can't just go buy that. on the
Because it
street.
is an art form now. It's not your father's pole dancing.
It really is not.
Yeah, that should
That's
be the
incredible.
tagline.
That's
It's
incredible.
not your
Yeah.
father's.
Wow.
It's really a whole thing.
So, say the name of your band.
It is my name, Kelly Maglia,
Okay, your website again.
kellymaglia.com.
And the collection, you have several collections and if people want to buy these, they just go to kellymaglia.com.
They do.
Awesome.
Yes.
And when can we see you? Where can we see you?
Well, we're working on getting a tour together. I have a show that I call Cirque du Rock. So I'd like to tell people it's sort of like Van Halen meets Cirque du Soleil.
Oh,
So
nice.
my band very much is inspired by the 80s classics. I love Van Halen, Aerosmith, Skid Row.
Pour some
Heart-
80s on you. Yeah.
Exactly. That's where I kind of cut my teeth in that kind of music. So my band is sort of a modern version of that. And so my live shows, you can find me on the pole. I play guitar on the pole. I have contortionists and pole dancers and all that.
Is your card made out of metal?
It should be.
Awesome. We look forward to it. We'll definitely come out to one of the shows too.
Yeah.
let you know,
She'll drag me out.
So if you could just keep us abreast of the dates.
I shall.
See what I did there? Boobies and Puppies.
Boobies and Puppies. You're
Okay.
smart.
That was great.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Kelly.
Kelly.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Boobies!